Natoya Goule Adelle Tracey, Andrew Hudson, and Rasheed Dwyer all make it safely through to semi-finals. Oh, how sweet it is, Jamaica. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at it and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, Jamaica's Natoya Goule the 800-meter national champion, multi-800-meter national champion, Adelle Tracey, also in the 800 meters, and Jamaica's Andrew Hudson, the 200-meter national champion, twice champion that is, and Rasheed Dwyer, all made it safely through in their respective disciplines to the semi-finals. It was sweet, people. Let's talk about the men first. Let's talk about the men's 200-meter heats, which happened earlier this morning. In heat number 2, Jamaica's Andrew Hudson, the national champion, faced off against the world champion, that is Noah Lyles of the United States. Noah Lyles ran a comfortable 20.05 seconds to win ahead of Andrew Hudson, who ran 20.25 to win. In fact, Andrew Hudson was quite competitive in this one.
As we enter the straight, he's got some company, Kid Hudson. The Hudson at the moment slingshotting off the bend, striding away. Noah Lyles realising the danger, he spots it, turns on the afterburners, eases across the line.
Botswana's Natoya Tobago was also extremely impressive in his run in heat number 3 in the men's 200 meters. He ran and won in a time of 20.22 ahead of Joseph Fambele, who ran 20.42 to take that second spot. Great Britain's Zarnell Hughes also looked really good in this, running in heat number 5. He won comfortably in a time of 19.99, the fastest time going into the semi-finals. Now, as one would expect, all the top players showed up and showed out. There were actually no surprises. Zarnell Hughes goes in with the fastest time, a time of 19.99. As I said earlier, Kenny Benrick of America, the silver medalist from last year, ran 20.01 to be the second fastest person going in. Noah Lyles of the United States, the reigning world champion, ran 20.05 to have the third fastest time. Aaron Brown of Canada, 20.08. The Jamaicans, Andrew Hudson, the national champion, ran at 20.25, as I said earlier. His is the 10th fastest time going into the semi-finals, with Rasheed Dwyer running a time of 20.40 to make him the 18th fastest person going in to this finals. Now, the truth is the finals seem to be unfolding the way one thinks it should be, and clearly the top 3 people here will be, of course, Noah Lyles, Natoya Tobago, after his run at the London Diamond Leagues. I think the youngster could apply some pressure to Noah Lyles. Then, of course, there's Zarnell Hughes, but still not sure. He didn't do that well against Noah Lyles at the London Diamond Leagues, and that's the last time I saw all these gentlemen racing the 200 meters. Of course, Kenny Benrick cannot be underestimated. He's an incredible talent. So I think, those are the people we need to look at in terms of the top 3. Now, as for Andrew Hudson, I thought he ran a really, really good race. He hasn't ran a lot since the beginning of the season, so let's see how he unfolds, but he looked good to me. And then, of course, there is Aaron Knighton. Can't underestimate him. Both Jamaicans in the women's 800 meters also made it through. Adelle Tracey, who appeared in heat number 4, ran second in a time of 1 minute 59.82 behind Halima Nakai, who ran 1 minute 59.68 to win that heat.
And they're away safely this time. Claudia.
In my humble estimation, Adelle Tracey continues to improve. Now, the multi-national champion in women's 800 meters, Natoya Goule Adelle, took on the world's best, Athing Mo, in heat number 3. And I thought she did a great job. In the end, Natoya Goule Adelle came second, that is, in a time of 1:59.64 behind Athing Mo of the United States, who ran 1:59.59. The truth is, people, she looked good. Natoya Goule Adelle looks really good. I see why she's, she's number 4 in the world this year, right? I honestly think there's a huge chance, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Natoya!
Goule, the Jamaican, is hot on her heels, but she's also clear in that second position. Perhaps this is an example of Athing Mo having not raced all season, just saying, I just want to fire on all cylinders, I just want to see what's there. They have got a long recovery. The next round isn't until...
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Natoya Goule looks the best. Goule Adelle looks the best I've ever seen her look. She looked remarkable, comfortable, very confident, knew what she was doing. And to take on the best in the world, Athing Mo is truly the best in the world, people. But neither of them were pushing it. There's a whole lot more left in the legs. I was very, very happy to see Natoya Goule looking like that. Comfortable, relaxed, and I wish for her the very, very best. Huge fan. Adelle Tracey, same thing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely love her. We need more middle distance and long distance runners if we want to truly dominate the world in terms of track and field. It can't just be the short sprints, but we need some 10,000, some 5,000, some 1,500, some 3,000s. Yes, you hear what I'm saying. Now, as for the men, Rasheed Dwyer, veteran, amazing athlete, huge fan. Anything is possible, but anything is possible. Let's leave it that way. I don't want to say anything negative about fellow Jamaican. In fact, about any athlete. In terms of Andrew Hudson, he looks really good. And like I said, he seems to be improving consistently. And he's only ran, I think, 3 or 4 200 meters. Well, about 5 if you include the national championships, the 3 rounds so far. So he seems to be getting better. So I'm going to reserve my opinion. But it's a good look to see all the Jamaicans going through to the semifinals, and they all look good. And wow, you know what? We'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit subscribe button, hit notification bell, like button. Remember, you're the Royals, Kings, and Queens. Bless up.